Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What's up? Welcome to
What up,
Percpetion.
homies?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Yo, welcome everybody.
Please
No, you need to have your hood up for that.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, we need Kenny intro music too.
We need Kenny intro music?
Well, like music in general. Just
Why you gotta keep bending
there
all the
you
way
go.
down to put your hood on, Chunk? That's
Don't worry
kind of
about
weird.
don't worry about it.
Yo,
Yeah, that's
welcome everybody. Check out Perception Check Wednesdays at 7:30.
That's now. They're
Wait,
here.
What's
What?
happening?
Why you're
was that?
advertising for what's literally happening right now?
Wicka.
Reed H. Cooper, to answer your question, this is my Slytherin pin. I recently put it back on. I actually used to wear this all the time. If thou dost remember, back in the garage, the garage,
Apparently not. Apparently
no,
we
the
don't.
car hole.
Car hole.
Car hole.
Well, hello, I'm Ryan. Welcome to another episode of Perception Check, our Wednesday show at 7:30. As
I already
Again,
said
we're
that.
here. We're literally here.
Yes. Why is this happening again?
On other shows, you can tell them when this show is. They're already fucking here.
No, tell them when this show happens right now.
What? What is happening?
it is currently
Oh, thank you for the sub,
7:35.
Phonetic Crush. Oh, what a name. Or Phonetic Rush. Rare.
Anyway, well, where am I? What day is it?
It's Wednesday
we just have
at
to remind
7:30.
people every once in a while because the days blend together now, so it's hard to say.
I
But
like
yes.
that Ryan moved his sticker up so it would be visible on camera.
Yep. I want
That's
to
not where normal people put
No,
their
he normally wears stickers on the tops of his shoulders.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
To hide the unsightly accident. Hey, Norse Foundry, how's it going? And hello, Eric Norse Foundry crew. Hey, look, we're being all the Eric, all the
Any
Norse
other
Foundry.
foundries that are here?
They're the same foundry.
Oh, really?
A Norse foundry. What other kind of foundries are there? Scandinavian
There's the Eric foundry.
Oh. Got it. I
American
understood where you were going.
Glad we stopped the show for
European
this.
foundry.
It was worth it.
Anyway, yes, we are playing some D&D, possibly. And there's ways to interact with the show. For $10, you can add rerolls to the pool of rerolls for the players.
Yeah.
To help them reroll their bad rolls. For
Oh, yeah.
$15, you can give me rerolls
No.
so that I can make them reroll their good rolls.
Boo.
For $25, you can drop in a character of your choosing. So far, we still actually have some members of, like Mitchie, the line leader, is still hanging around.
Still?
We've got Penny Cooper.
She's still around?
She's still around. She hasn't left or gotten killed yet. So
Okay. We're left because of the sexual harassment? Okay.
Huh?
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, you
that's cool.
hate care I wasn't here last week. Wow.
okay.
We have the same color hair. I figured I could do it.
Okay.
Practically the same person.
Yeah. Plus, it was a really fun laugh. I wanted to see if I could duplicate it.
It's actually I finally saw Joker, by the way, also. But the Phoenix was great, and his weird, like, nervous laugh was brilliant.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that.
Mitchie, don't feel used. You're important. You actually move plot along, so it makes sense.
Right.
Words?
So,
What?
I mean,
That's why she's mad, Ryan.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because you're not doing your job and you're using her to
Yeah.
do your job. Mm-hmm. Because of the lack of your jobness doing.
Yep.
Jumping crap.
It's accurate.
Okay.
And act. $25.
Oh my God. It was.
You can drop your own character of
Wow.
your choosing.
Yeah, this could be a good guy. This
Yeah.
could be a bad guy. This could be whatever you want.
And at
Is it a good
$50,
bad guy?
you can give one of us Dungeon Master powers.
EM.
Oh.
Hours for 1
What is
minute. We get to
Dungeon
do whatever
Master
we
power?
want.
Wow.
And Ryan has to go with it.
Correct.
Has
And
to
every
do,
$100, there's a surprise.
That's
We have Bart song, pull a deck of many things, then Ryan Bart song, then
Deck of
another
many
deck
things.
pool, and then Kenny
Then
Bart
Kenny-
song.
Oh, that's not right. Hit the wrong buttons.
Whoa! What is happening?
I had the wrong buttons.
Whoa, that's just Kenny and half of a random head.
Yeah. That's
We have
great.
a call-in from Random Head.
Random
Exactly
head.
what we wanted to see
Let me
tonight.
fix that. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, please.
Probably-
Preferably before
probably
the
fix
show
that.
starts.
Before you hit live.
That's fun.
Mitchie would like to know when we get a striptease and from whom.
Oh, wow.
How much you got?
Hey, $15 for a DM reroll.
Oh, DM gets
Thank
all
you,
the
King
ring-
Kong. Thank you.
I don't appreciate that.
Don't appreciate what?
The DM gets all the rerolls?
I got
That
one.
hurts
Are
us.
you kidding? I only now have one. You have two of your own already.
You now have one.
Oh, that one.
Thanks for getting on top of that. I was gonna.
No.
I only have one. All that voting's gone straight to his mouth.
If I were in charge of the show, I would have already started.
Yeah, if I were in charge of the show, we'd have been on the other side of this cave by now.
Yeah, we would have been out of the cave weeks ago.
Well, look, I fixed it. There's Kenny. All right, you happy?
Well, that's a real deep, hard question there, Ryan. I try to be. I take it day by day. You try to gauge
How
the
about
brightest
how about
portion of
you
every-
do the recap?
Right, yeah, fuck me, I guess. Okay, let's do the recap.
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 Do your
I'm just trying to open myself up to the populace, and
Nobody
Ryan wants
wants
none of
that.
Yeah, please don't open yourself up to nothing.
Yeah, please close it. It smells.
I saw it once, yeah, and it was smelly and unsightful.
Some people like it au natural. That's fine. Let's see. Check perception. Check. Where's our
You didn't have this
show?
up already?
Bitch, no.
We lost Corey
Also,
for a
wait,
second.
did our thread go away?
What? I have
I see
it.
Cinephilia, Solon's Legacy, 1:45, chat time, etc.
It's there.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm not on it because it's not there for me.
You must have muted
You
it.
click the little down arrow?
Yeah, all the shows, I literally went down the line and it skips from Solon's Legacy to 1:45. I don't have access to that channel anymore. I don't know who fucked me, but
Well,
Oh,
good.
wow. I can see it too.
I don't know who would.
Art?
someone move it by accident?
Random turn up. Thank you for the donation. A character sure to make it to next week. Timmy the Exploding Boy.
Looks like we'll need another Timmy.
All right,
I guess it depends on when it'll
I'm
explode.
gonna open it up again. Hey, happy birthday!
Whim, whim, wazzle.
Wimmy wham wham wazzle.
Wham, wham, muzzle, muzzle.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you and Wimmy
Clap,
wham wham
clap.
wazzle.
Clap, clap.
Do you want me to read it since I have it?
I don't, but that's all we
I
got left
restarted the
now.
whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, literally that channel no longer exists for me.
weird.
This is a problem for tomorrow, but seriously, what the fuck? That's
Do you
weird.
have it? Do you have it so that you just don't have any things that are showing new things?
No, I mean, I have the master account. I should be able to see everything, and it doesn't exist. It goes Cinephilia, Sounds Legacy, 1:45, chat time, roll for initiative, flight, sim, planet coaster, social distance, and perception paints. It is no longer under shows for me. I have no idea where it is.
I'm tagging your person
Thank you.
manager.
Sure, yeah, let's do tech support in the middle of the show instead of
Hey, weirdly enough, tagging me did the trick. It suddenly exists again, but it was not there. That's fucking
Happy
weird.
Halloween.
Woo! Spooky ghost. Okay. Previously
Ready?
on perception check.
Perception check.
Adventure is out there. Yes, I'm ready.
Out there.
Thank you. The kids have cowed and tamed the surviving two Bulai, having brutally gunned down one of their brethren. As the dust settles from that battle, they discover a human prisoner chained up and unconscious nearby. A Tad wakes her up, and she introduces herself as Rowena. Once freed, Gob gives her one of the tamed bullets, or boulets, you fucking weirdos, and she joins up with the gang. As the group goes further into the dungeon, they reach a room that, upon barging through, reveals an Etten inside. Grumpy at being awoken, he attacks the group. After the kids hack at his legs, Sprinkle blows a hole through the giant's chest and it falls to the ground dead. With the fight now over, the kids discover that another prisoner was being held in this room, legendary crooner Robert Boulay. The kids then searched the pile of uncured pelts that were lining the floors of the room to find money, expensive trinkets, and Rowena's retainer. The kids enter another room where there's some fancy furs. Nook takes one and throws it on as Gob takes another one and puts it on his boulet. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of fleas and ticks in the furs. Nook manages to shock the fleas off himself, but Gob's poor boulet is too far gone. So Gob has a Tad help put it down in the most humane way possible.
A tad.
By shooting it repeatedly with a 50 cal machine gun. Another giant then shows up. It's the Boulet's caretaker, the Vettinetten, and he's horrified at the sight of the dead Boulet in front of him. A Tad discreetly tries to hide the literal smoking gun as Gob blames the Earth Cult for his bloodbath. Fortunately, it works, and the Etten then smashes into a nearby room, murdering the cultists within, before taking Rowena's Boulet and leaving! Exclamation point. Everyone then enters a forge where they see a Dao and 2 Duergar. Turns out the creatures hard at work in this forge are in the employment of the Earth Cult and under the impression that the kids are slaves. A Tad shows them how wrong they are as he brings out his gun and fires away. The bullets do nothing to the Dao, and a fight is on. A Tad then enrages the Dao further by throwing all their money over the ledge of a chasm. The Duergar are dispatched easily enough by tentacles and daggers, but the Dao is proving to be much more difficult. And after it has a Tad frozen with fear by a spell, things don't get better for him as he's beaten with a maul to the brink of death. Rowena manages to grab the Dao and crush it to death before restoring a Tad to 1 hit point. Unfortunately, as a Tad wakes up, he immediately falls back unconscious as the deck of many things has his soul sucked into the void.
Bum, bum, bum.
To be continued. Right now.
When's that going to continue? Sounds good.
Yeah,
Right now.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good, right? Huh?
Oh.
All right, sounds okay.
Hey, see, whoa!
Thanks for the raid, Daily Nation.
Wow.
Hey! Well, if it isn't Miss Rowena, the retainer herself.
Woo, woo. Is she on a retainer?
Nicely done.
Thank you.
No,
So
don't
yes.
encourage him.
I liked it, though.
We start off
Do we?
with a Tad.
Oh,
A Tad.
fuck you.
Not B-Tad.
You find yourself in a dimly lit
Talking very slowly.
cave. Shush. You find yourself in a dimly lit cave. A layer of dark stone surrounds you. A transparent dark stone. You can tell by the texture and the feeling of it that it is some sort of stone, but it is also
Lucent.
lucent. As you look around
You guys,
DM to
Yeah?
Chunk. Okay.
anybody?
Oh, you got DM powers already.
DM powers for Chunk. Thank you,
Thought so.
Arsenal.
Say
Well,
Tiffany.
it's a good thing I have both 2 character sheets up. You ready?
You're gonna do them now?
Nah, I'll wait a little bit.
Okay. Thanks.
Everybody?
Your voice echoes inside this little chamber that you're inside. You also kind of look down at your hands and you realize that you're incorporeal.
I'm incorporeal.
What does that
In
mean?
cahoots.
It like you seem to not be made of flesh and bones right now.
Like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Right.
How
Yeah.
friendly are you?
Why does it say Tony Beluga over you?
Because that's what he was going to play.
Oh, because he was dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now you're not dead? Because
I
Ryan
mean,
said
he's
you
got
weren't
DM
dead.
powers, but he hasn't decided yet to do with them yet.
I
Anyway, you look around you, and you do see that there is 4 people around this stone that you're in. And you realize that you are elevated from them. You're on a dais, probably about 20 feet off the ground, looking
name-
out. Huh?
First name Amma?
Bubba dubba dubba dubba. Bubba dubba 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 dubba. Dubba 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 dubba.
And
I have a question.
okay,
Can I play the piano anymore?
Of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before.
Ryan suddenly realizes why he doesn't play any games with just like chunk one-on-one. Like,
okay. So,
And Annie, are you okay?
but you can see that there is on the ground. It is surrounded by pools of water that are on fire, and
No.
there are cult members about milling around, looking up at the stone. Like, you see them doing some casting of spells, and things are happening, but you're not able to hear them.
Okay.
And that is where your soul currently is trapped, inside
Knock on the wall.
Elder Elemental Eye. Yeah, and you tap on it, it makes noises, but they don't seem to care or listen.
Friends. Friends.
And now switching back over to the main group,
Oh no.
the last thing you saw was the Deck of Many Things card being pulled. His eyes, this was Atad's eyes going pale, like glaze over, slumped over into the ground, onto the ground, and unconscious. His body's still breathing, but any kind of attempts to resuscitate or awaken do not bring any results. Reroll for Kenny. And we're at a Bard song.
Whoa!
Kenny gets to decide when one of us rerolls. Wait, no. Kenny gets to decide when he wants to help us reroll. That's what I meant to say.
I like the first one.
No,
better.
because it'd have to be $15. If you want to give Ryan a DM reroll, Kenny, then you can give him a DM reroll for $15 and make us reroll. Like a dick.
But for now, he's choosing when to dispense this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Okay.
I made it up.
Meh.
I'm going with it.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
I also like questions.
I like questions so much that I end all my sentences with them.
We already know that.
Yeah, you do that all the time. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah, it's not
just
new.
what you are. It's what you do.
I'm a people pleaser. I question everything I say myself.
Oh. Okay.
So we've tried like slapping him. We've tried like waking him
I
up.
tried that a lot. Like
Yeah.
a lot. Like probably too much. Just
Yeah, you
shy
people
of
pleaser.
too much.
Yeah. But yeah, so you are not able to rouse him.
Oh.
And try.
You guys want to try again? Try again?
Well, you can try to arouse him. Arouse Atad.
Rouse is a different
Oh.
word.
Oh. I thought we were just going with the A's because it's Atad.
Todd.
Train whistling again.
Okay. So, Rowena says to the group, I know, I'll go get Miss Jenkins. I think she might be able to help us. And she hands,
You hear from the Netherland, like the ether. Right. Miss Jenkins.
Gotcha. She hands Sprinkle the items that she has found so far, which was the Master Ball and a copy of the DC Comics 27. Yeah. And then she runs out of the area back towards the school to try and get more help. Yes. So that is what happens there.
Okay, what happens over there?
What happens over there is you see that there is a cave off to the one side of your room that you're in. You're currently in the forge, and there's a little pathway across a chasm, and there's a cave off to one side, and you're like, it looks like a pretty good place to long rest.
We rest.
Okay.
We'll
So is that
drag.
what we do then?
We're
You
gonna
gonna tell us
drag
what else
Egghead's
we do?
body into the area that's safe.
I'm giving you guys the option to long rest because I know
am
you
going
all.
to long the fuck rest.
There
If you
you
guys want
go.
to keep going, do it.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Sounds great.
And long
Yeah.
the fuck.
Like as we drag Atad and we try to like feed him some food or water, and we're
Just
still
spills
like
out of his
trying like.
mouth. Okay. Dang. What?
You know, Batman says, Sprinkle, use your bag of dicks. Now is the perfect time.
That has been
Don't.
no.
Please don't.
so.
Those
Even-
evaporated,
wake 'em up.
right?
It has been lost
Yeah, it
because
has
of
been
the
lost.
Oh.
because of the 3.
I still have my Utilidic belt,
You do.
so if you'd like to borrow anything,
Thank you, Arsenal. He dropped a character. A creepy clown. One that giggles constantly, craves chewing feet, and can only say one word. Moist.
Well, fuck that.
And Angeles, thank you for the raid.
Hey, Angeles.
Please.
Thank you for the raid.
And Arsenal, I am saving my DM power for something good. I have an idea what I'm going to do.
Okay. So you guys get to the cave. And you see there that it is already occupied by 2 people. One is a little boy, and one is a Loxodon.
A what?
A Loxodon, a giant elephant person.
Okay. It's the noise. Got it.
Yes.
That can
Nice.
The fuck is that?
sounds like an elephant.
be an elephant.
Um,
Can line leader Mitchie murder the clown, please?
he hasn't even been introduced yet. We'll get there though.
Moist.
What? So yeah, you guys walk in and you see the elephant man and the little boy kind of around a campfire, just enjoying the warmth and seemingly not have entered together, but have found each other in this darkness.
Yeah, who the fuck is this little boy?
This is Timmy, the exploding boy. You probably shouldn't be getting that close to the flames.
Hi, Timmy. How you? Boom. Well,
Oh.
shit.
There goes Timmy.
Well, it looks like we'll need another
It's Timmy,
Timmy.
the exploding. You know.
How, how was he able to gain that title once? And still be added? It's fine. We'll find out. Hi, I'm Gob. Nice to meet you. Holy hell, you're an elephant man.
Wow.
Hello, everybody. I'm a Tony Beluga. Welcome.
I feel like I should be
Wonderful.
offended, but I don't know why.
Friend or foe?
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm
Nice to
asking
meet-
if you're friend or foe.
No, we're friend. We're friend. I mean, wait.
Okay.
Do you work for the Earth Cult?
I sure don't.
All right, then we're friends. Come on.
Well, you
over.
sure do?
I'm
Well-
Tony Beluga. I don't work for the Earth Cult.
Are we sure? Zone of
Okay.
Yes.
truth. Zone of truth.
And what are you doing here in this room?
I'm search of adventure.
So
You're searching
Tony,
for venture.
For adventure.
Tony and anyone else who's trying to resist the zone of truth, make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
I believe.
Charisma.
Wait, where's the zone of
saving
truth?
Corey just casted it.
Oh.
Have that right? Wait.
throw. 27.
Let me double check that I have that.
Oh, okay, just making things up, Corey.
Well, great. I saved against Corey's imaginary spell.
I don't have it. Sorry.
God damn it.
You don't have it.
No.
Oh, you know what? I cast death
you
touch.
yell.
Ah,
zone
know
of
what?
truth, but like nothing happened.
Yeah.
I cast Raise the Dead. Fuck it.
Hey, you almost got away with it, Corey. You should just keep making
I
stuff
should
up.
have said nothing.
Yeah.
And this is my friend Timmy.
Well, what's left of him?
I just met him. He hasn't blown up yet.
No, he hasn't blown up yet. That was
He
a
hasn't blown
joke.
up yet.
Oh.
We were just
Joke.
kidding earlier.
We're gonna make him last for a
Timmy,
bit.
I just met him. He says he feels a little, he might have an upset tummy is what he thinks.
Yeah. Like
Hi, Timmy.
I was at a science lab earlier, and they had me drink this one thing, and they said
Seems legit.
don't jump around too much.
Okay.
Was he
Jump
trying to
up,
get him out
jump
of
up
this
to
cave?
get down.
Okay. Well, Timmy, yeah. Let's just do a slow walk. Don't want you to spew
Jump
anywhere.
around.
Yeah.
Jump around.
Jump around.
Jump up to get down.
Oh.
Do we want a
Scott's
bard song
thinking
while
about
we're
it.
here?
Sure.
He
Yeah.
doesn't want- he doesn't want to share my
Timmy.
fire.
Okay.
What?
Timmy, the exploding boy. He's like nitro. He's gonna bring joy. He's gonna blow up in your stupid face. He's Timmy, the exploding boy.
Boy.
I missed the part where we're starting a Bart song, but I figured it out from context. That's what you do when you don't understand someone. You don't say what, you just keep listening and figure it out.
It's Timmy, the exploding boy. Timmy, he's full of joy. Timmy, the exploding boy. It could be just a ploy to kill you. Timmy, exploding boy. Timmy, got a pond full of koi. Timmy, he's really a boy. It's ready to kill you.
Boy.
Timmy, the exploding boy. Timmy, he's full of joy, but we have to walk real quiet. It's Timmy, the exploding boy. How does he know he'll explode? Don't know how he got that name. Will he survive? Will we survive? It's Timmy, the exploding boy. It's Timmy.
Kaboom!
Timmy. I had another verse.
Oh, go for it.
Timmy, the exploding boy, told his parents that he went fishing, but now he's just walking nuclear fission. He's gonna go and he's gonna blow, but it's okay. We're all gonna go. Timmy,
Exploding boy.
Timmy, the exploding boy.
Joy.
You might get to see his insides at some point.
Timmy.
Timmy, the exploding boy.
I like Timmy the Exploding Boy. I want to make that show. Can we make that show? Like real quick, like 1 minute episodes about Timmy the Exploding Boy.
Yeah.
You ever watch
I
dinosaurs?
feel like that's a.
Wait, what? Is that a thing?
It's dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Looks like we're gonna need another Timmy. Like that's what it's from.
I don't know. Wait, dinosaurs like Henson's dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I didn't watch enough of that
There
shit.
was a Timmy, the exploding boy?
Yeah.
There's a boy?
Yeah.
There's a boy?
It was part of like their science episode. Like when, well, not their science episode, but like when the baby is watching TV, it's what's on TV.
Oh.
What? Nah.
Yes.
How do you know this show so well?
I'm gonna ask Bill about it.
Bill.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. Also, he's welcome to play any fucking time.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
all
Valen
right.
knows.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Lizard.
All right.
Yeah. 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 Anyway. So you guys are all hunkering down. You can take a long rest.
Already did. Thank you.
Cool.
Tight.
Or
So-
what? Was there another option?
I mean, you could take a point of exhaustion if not sleeping.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, Corey.
Are we $25 closer to Deck of Many Things?
We
Yeah?
are?
Yeah, bitch, pay attention.
Yeah, the bar is incorrect.
Incorrect.
15, 25, 50, 10, 25.
You know, also something Kenny could do was just sitting there doing nothing.
He doesn't have
Random
access
Turnip
to
says,
Spring
I
Life right
donated
now.
for Timmy, and I have no recollection of this. See? See? So we, you know, we didn't steal intellectual property on purpose.
Timmy,
This
Dixie
boy,
boy,
Timmy, makes your heart burst with joy. Timmy,
Hey.
He goes good with soy.
TNT is my boy.
Okay, cool. Fix that. So yeah, you guys are as you guys are kind of coming out of your long rest and got all your spells back, your full health. You start to
That's
hear
what a long rest is.
Thanks for the explanation.
There could be some people in the chat who didn't know.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking.
Oh, I thought
Thank
I
you,
heard
Ryan.
sarcasm, so I just was assuming you were being a dick.
He can recognize sarcasm now. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!
D&D.
So what you
D&D.
hear in the dark, distant part of this cave is the sound of crunching of bones.
Whoa.
Do I know what that sounds like as a
We heard that before?
child?
Like a tree breaking, but like smaller.
It sounds like a wet tree.
yeah.
Going snicker snack.
Snickers snack.
Like a wet. That didn't fart. What your noises you were making.
Like a butcher trying to cut meat with his hand.
And in the
I
in
just
the
keep
dark,
chopping it.
and in the dark, you just hear giggling, like.
What?
Oh, look, somebody's real happy. Well, that's nice. Could use a joyful spin.
Do you go to investigate the noise?
Hey, Tony,
What's up?
new guy. You want to go investigate those happy giggles for us? Here, you see, you're big and intimidating, and we're
was
small and children.
I was thinking that as well. I will go look.
Thanks, Tony.
Tony walks over.
Okay. Are you taking a torch with you, or are you just? Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I take my torch and I put it in the fire.
Okay.
Don't go nowhere. Back up from the fire. Back-
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Beluga. You go start heading deeper into the cave.
Letting him go
Happy
alone. Are we just like
person.
watching him? Are we like just
Happy person.
As you get closer towards where you heard the noise, you start seeing on the ground littered debris of bones and other corpses.
Breathe.
Hard corpses.
Oh, you know, when I heard those squishy sounds, I was not expecting bones.
Minnie Moon says, "Sweet Satan, I still don't know how I feel about this accent." Yeah, me neither, but
And you
let's get Dino in here.
you realize that all the corpses are lacking legs.
So there.
Oh. I haul back and I go, hey, you guys! All these corpses are locking legs.
And as
That makes
you
them real
as
slow.
you yell back, you hear the giggling very close to you. It's like,
I start flailing my fire. Go,
moist,
what?
moist. And as you hear it
Pardon me?
talk to
Pardon
you,
me?
that's all I can say.
Fuck, I hate this.
That's literally in the description of the character.
I know, I read it. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
And Gob just got DM powers.
Yes.
Oh,
Think of
Yes.
Fanatic.
Thank you, Fanatic Rush or Fanatic
Fina?
Rush.
Fina?
Thank you for the DM powers.
Fanatic Rush. Fanatic Rush.
Fina T Crush?
Jesus. Do you want to take your DM powers first, or should I? I'm still gonna let this play out for just a bit. I want a full
I need
description.
to know
of
what's
this.
happening.
Yeah.
Meow. Sorry.
Meow. What the fuck just happened to you?
Wow, he changed into a completely different person at the sight of a cat.
Fuck, dude.
What is wrong with you? It's just a cat. You have a
It doesn't
cat.
understand you. It's not a real word.
Who didn't hear you, even.
You have a cat at home. I don't know why you're excited about another one
Every
on TV.
cat is an awesome cat that I have to love and say hi
That's
to.
not true.
No,
Every cat
that's
is the cat
weird.
that eats your face when you die.
Yeah.
That's not gonna turn out well for you when you grow older.
Now, if it was a dog, then we're talking.
Yeah.
Then we're talking.
No.
God, just meow?
You
Meow?
He meowed. He meowed at
He
the TV.
literally meow.
He meowed at the TV.
Out of reflex. Like, it's in there deep, like,
Oh, jeez.
meow!
That guy on the chat, because we didn't have a conversation with him.
Yeah, so, hey, Norse Foundry, our buddy Ryan here doesn't necessarily, represent the views and beliefs of Perception Studio proper.
Oh, we killed him. We killed him legitimately.
He's on his own.
Sorry.
Fuck, okay, let's focus.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
That's a good point.
That's a lot to ask of us.
That's true.
So, I will let you roll a d20, Tony, and the clown is going to roll a d20, and we'll see what happens. Who gets to go first?
Who has to go first? What?
He's right next to you, and he sees your feet, and they look tasty.
A D20?
Yeah.
Oh.
A 9.
9? All right, he
Yeah.
rolled a 1. So you see him kind of look down at your feet, and his eyes just kind of glow in the firelight that you have on your torch. And his grin gets really big, and you see spiny teeth through his entire grin.
Oh, she
And-
looks like Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
In The Witches come.
Yeah, no. In every movie she's ever been. In Les Miserables.
Blah.
And he starts to go towards your legs to try and bite them off, but you get to react first.
Ugh. I vomit on it first.
I sympathetically vomit just seeing what he's going for.
Yeah.
Not Gob, me.
Yeah.
Literally me. This
And
is
then I let
right.
out just a piercing scream. What?
Sorry, Corey.
I saw Corey try to escape to her happy place and then not make it out of here.
And then I stomp on his face.
Okay, roll an attack.
Just on arm.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking him with?
No,
His foot.
it's a leg because you're stomping.
I rolled 21 to the face.
Nice. Roll me. Does yours?
Down a hill.
Please. No.
Meow.
Roll. What is your normal unarmed strike damage? Is it just one, or is it like an actual roll?
It's just 3.
3 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Whoa, just bucket toast. Thank you for the donation. Oh, God damn it. A cat wanders in, curious what all the noise is. The thing is, this cat goes, Ryan! Every time Ryan face palms. It seems adamant to follow the party for some reason. Thank you, Just Bucket Toast.
Thank you.
I legitimately love that.
That's awesome. Ryan, cat. Cool. And also, we are at the Deck of Many Things poll already.
But it has to be like an angry, like, meow, right?
Thank you for the donation. However, we will get to see who gets a Deck of Many
gets the
Things
deck?
poll. Yes. And it will be
No.
Brian.
What?
Brian.
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 Brian. Okay. It's the two of diamonds. The comet card. What is the comet card?
That's when firebenders are at their strongest.
That is true. Okay. Okay.
Okay. What is it?
Right.
If so, Brian or Nook, you
Yeah?
look over at this
Yeah?
clown entity that is attacking your new friend Tony,
Ugh.
and you get this sense that if you were to single-handedly defeat this creature, you would gain all of the experience points to go up another level, but you have to do it on your own.
Wait, what?
He has to kill this clown on his own, or the card has no effect, and he does not get to gain another level.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do it.
But Ryan's not there.
No, Nook is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Nook feels this.
Yeah, he can. I'm not too far away.
Okay.
They heard. Did they heard the?
They
That's why
definitely
we
heard
have
the
to-
screams.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't that far away. You just
No.
went into a little tunnel.
Okay.
So,
All right, you guys.
everyone roll initiative, please.
Did you hear the screams?
Initiatives.
Wait, I gotta do it on my own.
Shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that
7.
they're not going to try.
Six.
Ben. Seven.
Acknowledge me.
Attention.
Yes, thank you, Chunk and Cucumber.
Witness me.
I got a 5.
5 for Corey.
Where's Corey?
She ran away. The screaming
Corey,
was
come
too
back.
much.
All right, come back.
And what did you get, Brian?
Corey, come back.
I got a 17.
17. Nice.
Gonna go get some juice.
Was
Ah,
that or have the cat yell at me all stream?
Why
we
you
can't
taking
hear the
shit
cat
from a
yell at you,
cat?
so.
Huh?
Why are you taking shit from a cat?
Because it's loud. It
So-
is loud.
So, Brian, you do get to go first. Nook does get to go first. So you see that the firelight is illuminating the silhouette of your friend Tony, and in front of him there is a clown that is going after his legs, but he just stomped it in the face. So what do you want to do, knowing that you have the full power to gain a level if you were to single-handedly kill this thing?
That means I gotta make all the hits and nobody else can get a hit in?
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster. So I would.
That means we have to cooperate.
Yes.
I mean, we could like try to hold it down.
I
You
would
would just, tell us to not do something.
I'm waiting for Ryan's answer.
I would say, based on the way that I'm interpreting the rule, is that you would have to do it without help.
Okay. You guys,
What's up?
there's a clown.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got
Dumped it in the
this.
face, bitch.
I got this. I need to defeat him. Let me do it.
Oh,
Mitchie immediately kind of pipes up and is like, "What is this, like a guy proving thing? I don't. What are you doing?"
Whoa! That's unnecessary.
Yep.
so
was.
Line leader Michi.
Why do you gotta be like? Why do you gotta step up and do it on your own? Like, why
Yeah,
can't
why's
we
it
be a
gotta be a
team?
why's it gotta be a guy thing? Why can't a person, an individual?
can't it just be a bravery thing, Mitchie?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, what if I was terrified by clowns as a little kid, and now I gotta step up and defeat it?
Jeez, Ryan, Mitchie.
Meow, Ryan!
All right.
I take a step back. I'm like, all right, kid. All right, kid. Oh, all right, kid. You should go forward. You should do your thing.
You have to find it there.
Yeah.
Great.
I take three big giant elephant steps back.
All right. Still Brian's turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast lightning lure. So you have to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay. Ah, my God. It failed.
Great. Then you are pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward me. And then how close does that make the clown to me?
20 feet.
Oh man.
You have movement too.
Huh?
You have movement
move.
too.
Oh, okay.
Just because you did your action doesn't mean you can't move to it.
Because you have to be within 5 feet of me to take the lightning damage from that attack.
Ooh. Gotcha.
So could I like simultaneously like run towards him while I'm throwing this attack? And then we can meet within 5 feet?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So then I'll roll my Latin damage.
Nice. Thank you, Meebles, for that donation of $10 for reroll for Corey.
Mebbles, I think.
Yeah, probably Mebbles.
Howdy, Mebbles.
That's 6 lightning damage.
Nice.
Corey and Meow.
Meow.
And meow.
Ryan.
Oh, I'm not in the party, Ryan. In the overlay in D&D Beyond.
You are not. No. You would have had to drop your character link into.
No. You would have had to send me a character link.
Yeah. I didn't think about it. All right.
Is that Beetlejuice voice coming out?
What?
Nothing. Just other voice coming out.
Beetlejuice voice. Anyway. Yeah. It strikes. He does damage. You want to do anything else on your turn?
Hold on. Nope.
All right. It is now the clown's turn. So now that he's right next to you, he's going to take his attack against you. And he goes, moist. He goes after your legs and he tries to bite at them with a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. He does 8 points of piercing damage as his jaw unhinges and he clamps onto your knee.
Gross.
Yeah. And you can feel the needles of his teeth kind of working their way in and just trying to eat at the muscle and sinew. That is his turn. It is now Cucumber.
Dokie, I would like to cloud of daggers this mofo.
No, Brian has to do it himself.
All right, never mind. I'm going to. He has to do this by himself. But I'm gonna boost him. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna go run up and give him a little like a little baseball love tap.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna cast heroism on him.
Okay.
So. Oh wait, I only have to do it to one creature, so I'm actually gonna cast it pretty low. Give me a second. I've never cast this before. This is new to me.
First time.
Heroism. Yeah,
Happens
first
to
time.
everybody.
I was a little nervous. Okay, so get out of here. Not you. I'm having D&D bandages. Okay, cool. There we go. At first level, imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. The spell ends, the target loses any remaining blah, blah, blah. Blah. So I've cast it.
Ah.
And my spellcasting ability modifier is, how do I determine that?
It should be above your spells.
Above my spell. Oh! so +4. So each turn, you're gonna get 4 temporary hit points until this spell is done.
Nice.
You maintain 4, right? You don't add 4 every time.
Hold on, Gur.
I thought I added.
It said add, but I'll double check. At this, gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points of the spell. So yeah, each turn he's going to gain 4 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And this is up to 1 minute.
Probably should have said this before all that information came out. DM powers.
You bitch.
Fair enough.
I run towards Nook, and I yell technicality, and I grab him by his feet, and I use him like a golf club, and I sweep his face towards the clown's foot, and I yell, and then Nook goes, "A taste of your own medicine!" And he clomps off his leg and breaks off a leg, sends it flying, and I swing Nook back, and I swing to the other leg. Same thing happens. He grabs him, rips his leg off. Now he's on his stumps, and he goes, "Ah!" And then I spin Nook around in circles. Shoo, 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 shoo. Nook opens his mouth and grabs the clown's neck, rips the clown's neck off, sends it flying over there. Moist. He doesn't stop. So then I walk over there with Nook, and I poof, 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 until there's just a bloody mess of clown face. And the whole time I'm yelling, technicality! And Nook succeeds on his thing, and he loses 10 points of damage.
Okay. So Nook, you gain 1 level.
Okay.
Because you single-handedly defeated him with your body.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you, Arsenal. I told you I'd do something good with it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was nice.
And you know what? I really wanted to give myself lightsabers, but I did not find the opportunity to, because it did not make any sense. And I was
You
like,
didn't find
know
the what?
Opportunity.
Opportunity. And I was like, it doesn't make sense, so I'm not going to abuse it.
Fair
Very
enough.
nice.
But I still want lightsabers.
It was a great use of DM powers.
Twas.
Awesome. So yeah, Moist the Clown is dead. And you have rewarded Nook with a level.
I loot his body.
The clown? Or no?
Yeah. No, the clowns.
Okay.
Because I left his body there.
Fair enough. Roll me an investigation check.
Ooh! I don't know why, but well, it doesn't matter. Okay. It says I have advantages on investigation, but I rolled a 26. So I'm just going to take that.
All right. You find...
By the way, I rolled a d20 and then a 6, plus 6.
Oh, fancy pants.
I rolled a 26, but it was a natural 20.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it. Because I was like, you rolled a d6 too? Why? But
No, plus 6.
Got it. Yeah, so you find on his body a body. You find a bicycle horn, a rubber chicken, and as you squeeze it, it actually kind of like bellows a bit of smoke. So you get the sense that if you were to squeeze it hard enough, it would actually engulf a room in fog.
Yeah. Does it say moist when it does it too?
Moist. Never, ever fucking do that again.
Or I
That
seem
means
to
do it
enjoy
again.
it. Do it some more.
No.
How much of a donation do we have to give for you to call Corey in the middle of the night and just go, moist?
How do you know he doesn't already do it?
$75? Okay, we'll talk about it for next time.
Hey, you face palmed. That's what the cat said.
No.
Beer Babbitt is $20 right now. Come on, Ryan, be a team player.
I'll do it once more if you. Yeah, sure, $20. But
No, to call her right now.
oh
No, to call her in the middle of the night while she's sleeping. Wake her up.
no,
And just go moist.
no,
And then hang up.
no.
And then you gotta do the rubber chicken moist. Moist.
About that time of the night where I ask, what have we become?
The same thing we become every night.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
No. Okay.
It looks like we killed Kenny.
Oh yeah, I'll switch to Kenny Cam right there. Yep, that is Kenny dying inside.
When we get to $500 tonight and it's Kenny's time for his song, he will sing about the word moist.
Yes. Yes.
If the felted friend says it, it is true.
It's Kenny's favorite word.
He looks so happy.
You look so happy.
In a sexy baritone voice. Moist. Moist.
Moist.
Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with your face?
Like the moist noises.
Oh God. Oh, stop it. Oh
Kenny has removed his headphones.
Yeah, and that's how Sprinkle died. Yeah, Sprinkle's done.
Dead.
No more Sprinkle. Sucks.
Max Martinez
She
Prime
wasn't
is
wearing headphones to
under-
begin with. That was Kenny, wasn't it?
Yep.
My joke is stupid. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
All right. So
Connie wants a special ASMR call in the middle of the night. I'm gonna make that happen.
Connie, Alan.
She's screaming.
Oh. Oh, the noise came through the soundbar and it was awful.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Okay, so you guys make your way back out of the cave that you were in.
Wait! Who is that handsome gentleman you guys are leaving behind?
Oh, some bitch.
You awful people. I take him and I pull some like pieces of stuff from my back and I
what?
swallow him like a baby.
Have you changed your
I put-
accent again?
Huh? What?
Have you changed your accent again? Because you were.
Oh, who said this handsome man you are leaving behind? You say some bitch, and then I go,
Yeah.
oh, I got him. So I take a bunch of like stuff material from my backpack, and I make a little swaddle thing, and I carry him like a little baby swaddle behind me. He's a little backpack now. So 8 heads on my back now is a little backpack.
Cool. All right. You have a C-3PO ATAD behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, he's in pieces. Super.
And you also have a magic broomstick.
Boomstick.
Hi.
Yeah. Magic boomstick.
I have a magic boomstick.
You do.
Yeah,
Just donated
from
by
Friendly
a friendly
Arms
arms
Dealer.
dealer.
Oh, sweet.
So you have to get rid of.
Nothing. Nothing. It's my first thing.
Yeah, it's true. He does not have any of ATAD's stuff.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I have to. Let me take a picture of this.
That's a lot of rules.
Yeah, I'm writing these down.
Oh, rules. Do we work on rules?
Barely. I try, but you don't let me.
Yeah,
That's-
good.
All right, are we good? We got the pictures taken, chunk.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Boomstick.
Boomstick. Yeah. So it is. It's a shotgun.
Nice stats.
It goes boom and kills things. 60-foot
Wow.
range, piercing damage, 1 use per encounter. Interesting. Roll a d6 to hit. On a 1 to 2, misses 3 is 1d20 damage. A 4 is
Nice.
2d20 damage, and a 5, 3d20 damage, and a 6 is 4d20 damage. That
Oh,
is-
wow.
That is cool.
That's
stats,
why once
man.
per encounter.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like
Wow.
it. That is that's cool.
I hope you get a 6.
Me too. That is a lot of d20s.
Hey, what happened to Timmy?
I'm
Come on, Timmy. Used to come on with us.
He starts
Don't
to
be
run,
back, don't come back.
like as he's being called. He's like, "Okay, I'm coming."
Timmy, slow down!
Okay. Yeah.
Walk slowly, Timmy.
Sweet jumper, fuck. What's your fucking
His name is literally the Exploding Boy. Can you please calm down? You slow down.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Just follow Mitchie, the line leader.
She's
She'll make
like-
sure you're going the correct tempo.
Yeah. Just follow my pace, okay? Chill out. Yeah. So you guys head back across the ravine, back into the forge.
Roll for hotness on Timmy.
Oh, why?
Because Tigerion asked for it.
$10, but I don't feel comfortable saying it.
Why? Timmy the Exploding Boy is a 10.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, he will be a 10 when he goes boom.
Boom!
Right now, he stands at a solid 5.
98.6, right? That's pretty hot, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you make it back down the hallway, and you see, you go about 50 feet, and the hallway continues, but there's a door on your left.
We go through the door on the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you open the door. It is unlocked, and it is also a double door, so it swings freely, and you push into the room.
Saloon doors in my head.
Gotcha.
Thump, thump.
And you see an irregular pit fills the center of this large hall. In the middle of the pit stands an obelisk of glistening black stone.
Oh,
Bleached bones lie scattered near the foot of the obelisk. A smaller stone post in front of the obelisk holds a pair of manacles, which now confine a strange gnome with grayish skin and a bald head. And as you look inside, you see that there is someone working on the what seems to be a throne atop of this stacked stone section.
Right?
And
Psycho Ferret. What's up? Welcome to the channel. We're playing some D&D.
What's up?
Sa, dude.
Yo.
Sa, dude.
They immediately all turn around. You also see that there's 4 other cultists in the room with you. They turn around, seeing your party, and the priest kind of walks out after, like, putting down their tools, and says, "What are you doing in here?"
I believe we're fucking your shit up, sir.
You're not a cultist, then.
No, but you can call me boss.
And I immediately yell, "This is my boomsticker!" And I'm gonna roll D6.
Oh, right, yeah.
I rolled a 3. What does 3 mean?
3 was,
Oh, gee, sorry to make you do all those rolls, Chunk, but DM powers.
No! Bitch. I hate you.
An arsenal. Yay.
Whoa.
Another character is Timmy the Exploding Boy's best friend, Nitro Glycerin Nikki. They have great chemistry together.
he's gonna be so happy to see you.
Boom.
Boom.
Here comes
All
the
right,
boom.
then, due to that, Timmy's going to survive this DM powers. But I have plans. All right, you ready?
Ready.
All right.
Go.
I say, don't worry about this, Chrome Gnome. I gotta get you out of here. And I run over and I cut the manacles. And he's like,
Brown's testicles.
and he like starts doing all these like flips and front flips and stuff. And it turns out he's like a super powerful like ninja monk. And he's like bouncing off the walls. And he like slices half of the cultists in half. And I managed to like, through like his help, he's like weaving the air around me. I use fireball, and he's able to control it into like a perfect stream that's like wah, wah, wah. And it's like when they open the ark and it's just fire blasting through these guys instead of light. Just wah, psh, wah, psh, wah, psh, wah, psh. And all that's left is the obelisk and us. And then all of a sudden, the Chrome Gnome, he stops fighting because he's done, of course. He's like, hello! I appreciate your nickname and calling me the Chrome Gnome. Here, have a lot of gold and this extra special knife that kills cultists on contact. Here you go.
Okay.
Bum 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 bum.
Interesting.
Thanks a lot, Domehead.
Chrome
yes,
dome.
Chrome Gnome.
Chrome Num.
And if
do they
anyone was
fly now?
curious what my real name was, is Rucklemoth.
What?
Rucklemoth Glitterstone.
Nope. Chrome gnome.
Fuck that.
Chrome gnome.
Chrome Num.
But
Chrome
Chrome Gnome
Gnome.
also fits.
Chrome Gnome.
It sounds fine. But thank you. I've been stuck in here for a long time and chained to this foot of the obelisk for a while. They've been trying to make this creature come out of the obelisk and eat me as like a sacrifice or something.
Well, yikes. Well, glad we saved you from that. What kind of creature's in the obelisk?
I think it's like a oozy black pudding thing.
That's not a creature.
It is. And as you look at the obelisk, you notice that it is actually towards the base very porous, and like as you look at it, the base kind of is like wiggling and moving.
The obelisk is?
The very very bottom of it.
Cool.
Yeah, like where the most porous section of it is kind of like it's little holes for it to actually come back out of. If they were able to entice the black ooze to come out, that's where it was. They were trying to make it come out.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah. So the deep gnome.
I have trypophobia, so I immediately get really disgusted by the bottom of that thing. I'm like,
Fair enough,
Fuck
yeah.
this. Fuck.
But I just, since you guys helped me out, I will happily tell you what lies before you in the next section of the hallway.
That would be
please.
helpful.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
What are you waiting for?
yeah. So have you guys ever gone up against like a Medusa or a Gorgon?
No.
Have we?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Not this campaign.
Well, he's kind of the guy who runs the place. His name is Morlos. Yeah, he likes to talk about himself a lot, but he also likes to turn people to stone. So,
How does that work, though?
well, like he lulls people into a false sense of security while he's talking to about himself, and then he looks at them, and then they, turn to stone. And he's turned a lot of cultists to stone because they didn't really live up to his expectations. But yeah, you guys should be fine. You're just gonna kill him, right?
Yeah.
And then
That's
past his
right.
chamber, there's a staircase that leads down into an ancient drow temple.
Okay.
Hey, tabletop Santa.
Okay.
I would like to search the room to see if there is anything of value here. Before we leave.
Okay. Roll a insect.
Do we want to take some more like cultist clothes and stuff? Sorry.
No, it's perfectly
Like,
fine
we
to
have the.
I rolled an 11.
11.
11.
You look through the bodies and stuff like that. You find they don't really have much on them here. Probably at most you find 20 silver pieces amongst all of them.
That's stupid.
And you find like an ornamental dagger, but it's not like amazing. It's just a dagger. Yeah. So, but they go on to say like the deep gnome goes back on to say that the Drow Temple used to be like just Drow, and they were overrun by the cultists and have knocked them out for a different purpose. And this temple is one of 4. This top temple leading down is one of 4 that leads to this drow temple, and he believes that all 4 of the cult sects are working together to unlock something, but he doesn't know what.
Hey, Manly Mutt, glad you made it.
So that is what he knows.
Okay.
Cool.
I half heard half of that. So like a quarter of it.
Yeah.
So there's a Gorgon.
There's a Gorgon. His name is Morlos.
Marlos.
Morlos?
There is a
Morlos
Gorgon.
Ernreal.
His name is
Okay. Well, thanks, buddy. You still gonna stay here? You still gonna come with us?
I mean, if it's all right with you, I'm gonna head out of here. I've been stuck here for about 2 years.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, kill whatever cultists you see on the way out if you don't mind. But
Yeah, totally.
appreciate your help.
Yeah. No worries. I'll happily take care of him. And he heads out of the way. So you continue on down the hallway, back out of the room, and you come to an intersection where it leads one way. And you see kind of like an inscription of stairs, and the you also like kind of there's like a little plaque that says "Danger, unstable, do not go this way," written in like cultist speak.
Is there a goat chewing on a stick of dynamite?
If so, I'm gonna watch it the whole way down.
Wow!
Wow!
Barf.
But then to the right a little bit, you see that there is another double doors that would most likely lead to the chamber that contains the Gorgon.
Sweet. Hi, Vulcan Tortuga. Who's been watching for a while. Big fan. Well, thank you.
And Psycho Ferret says a link to this popped up in the NF Discord server I'm in, and I'm.
Oh, well, thank you, Norse Foundry fans.
Thank
Much
you.
appreciated. Yeah, they are a new sponsor. We have not officially announced it yet, but we're definitely we're finishing that up so we can be a little more official. Well, thank you so much for popping in from there.
you.
Appreciate it. And thank you, Norse Foundry, for bringing new faces over.
Yay! And we're only $40 away from me singing a Bard song. Look at that.
Ha!
Oh man, that's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
What is a
What
Norse
is a Norse Foundry? As Tabletop Santa, they make dice. They make very pretty dice, very cool dice, aluminum dice.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
We decided they're different from a
Aluminium.
Scandinavian foundry or a European foundry or an American. Right, they're a Norse foundry.
Yes.
Did great. You did great, kid.
It was better the second time we did this.
Do they even go to conventions? I think
Not
they do.
this year.
Not anymore. Not right now. Ay, ay, 'cause So,
Yeah.
Gorgon.
So,
Huh?
what do you want?
Right
me to
before
do?
anybody
Gorgon,
else walks
Gorgon?
in, I say, "Yo, Gorgon!"
Oh, it's into the room.
Yeah, into the room. There's a reason. Bear
Okay.
with me.
I know the reason.
Gorgon! You bitch!
You hear a response from inside. What is it?
Come here.
I do not have time.
Come here. Hey!
You hear footsteps.
Uh-huh. So I avert my gaze to the ground because I want to look straight at this motherfucker. But the second, so I'm readying fireball, if you didn't already fucking guess. The second this guy's in view, the absolute second, I'ma boom this bitch.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
The door. Yeah.
Does a Gorgon have feet?
Yeah.
Not a
Okay,
snake
just that.
body?
Not a snake body?
Oh shit! Sorry, yeah. Wait.
Yeah, so you see him come up and he's holding like his broomsticks with little shoes on it. He's going.
Hey, thanks for the reroll, the Herstrom.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
So he
Let me
comes
check
into
real
view,
quick. 1 second.
and I cast Fireball.
I did not ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around here. I gave myself Fireball for reasons, damn it. I'm a bard, by the way.
I am just making sure I am thinking of the right creature.
Didn't do this before the show started when you were planning.
Well, when you said snake body, I was like,
Yeah.
does he?
Like snake from the waist down. The most, Greek Gorgons do. I don't know if D&D Gorgons do.
So Ryan, while you're also doing that, Tabletop Santa is Rick. You know Rick from like Rick Rolls America. You guys have met him.
Yeah?
Pretty sure. Yeah. He knows Norse Foundry.
Hi, Rick.
Cool. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, Rick.
Ah, your
Joke.
secret's no longer safe.
I met Rick through TikTok,
Yeah.
and now we friends.
Sorry, I am totally bad at putting names to faces. It is. I don't have.
That's a username.
names.
That's not a face.
Yeah, it's not a face, but
Spelling,
that is some text. It's green on my side. I don't know what color it is for you.
No,
but-
but if
Never
we
seen
met
you
cook,
cook,
is
Mine's
what
a
I'm
nice
saying.
orange
Better
brown.
cooking as well.
Can I blow this guy up or what?
Medusas do not have snake bodies.
Okay.
Medusa does,
Medusa do.
In this
but
game,
Gorgons don't.
Medusa do. That's
in this
who.
one, he has normal legs. That's all I want to know.
Okay.
All right, normal length, eh?
Do it.
Can't do it. So is he in my eye? I'm holding my action until I can see him, and then I'm gonna fireball him.
Yeah. So you hear footsteps get up to the door. You hear the door slowly creak open. It's like, this better be good, and then you get rid of
Yeah,
release
the second
fireball.
he says good, I sparky boom man him. Just-
Right.
Wait. Can we back up 2 seconds?
Nope. Everyone makes a dexterity
No,
saving throw.
that's not how it works.
You said right there. You're there.
That's stupid. You just tiptoed around my preparation.
But he was the only one who walked in.
That's fine. Fuck it. I'm casting it. Sorry, everybody else. Casting it at 5th level. We're all about to die.
But only Cucumber walked in.
Yeah.
This is a 5-foot distance hallway. There's no way you cannot be behind him.
That's fine. You can blame Ryan for this one. I thought this shit through. He's like, no, I don't like it, so I'm gonna put him right over there. So anyway, I'm gonna do it. And we're all gonna learn lessons today.
Sounds fun.
Oh yes. Okay. So yeah, everyone please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. I got a 17.
Cool.
I got a 15.
I got a 16.
Taylor and we're gonna learn today.
I'm using my Tides of Chaos to reroll this.
Okay.
Are you making things up again?
No.
That is a real thing.
Verify.
Can we take a picture? It's Tides of Chaos. But before I use what's featured, the DM can have me roll in the Wild Table Surge after I cast the first level spell or higher.
So yeah, roll on the wild table, please.
So no.
Yeah,
it's
Corey's
after-
allowed to do things.
It's after I cast a first level spell to get it back.
Oh,
So
I see.
so I'll use it, and then after I do a first level spell, then you can make me roll in the wild.
Just
the
guarantee that I will make you roll on that table. So.
Wild. Okay, that's fine. I had an 18 plus 3, so
Nice.
21.
Nice. Okay, roll your damage, sir.
Yeah, I did 31.
31 damage. Okay. 31.
But who got it?
Everyone is getting damage.
Yeah, but some of us are getting half damage.
Right.
Right.
But what number?
So 31 is the max. So you'll be taking 15.
Right, but what do people have to beat? What did it's Cucumber's spell
What's
save?
the
DC?
dex that we're supposed to hit?
Oh, right. What is your spell save DC? Cucumber.
What?
What is your spell save DC?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's right at the top of where your spells are.
Yeah.
Right at the top, eh?
Right under
Spells.
Under spells. 16. 16.
Okay, so everyone who got a 16 and up
Bastard.
succeeded.
So I'm fine.
I'm
You're
fine.
fine.
I'm fine.
The Medusa is fine. However,
Wait, does that mean we don't take damage?
no, you take half damage. You all take 15.
Okay, then we're not fine. Why'd you let us say we were fine?
Except for me because it's 16, you asshole.
It's 15, right? It's 15
it's 15
damage.
down
15.
because, yeah, you round down.
So I take 15 damage.
Stop.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well,
I scoff.
And Brian, you took 31?
Yeah?
Cool.
Not cool.
No, because I rolled a 15.
Idiot.
Cucumber's an idiot.
And at that point, again, please everyone make me a dexterity saving throw as Timmy
What?
and Nikki.
You haven't introduced Nikki yet.
That's true.
So suck it.
So just Timmy. Timmy is caught in the action and he takes the full damage and explodes.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Suck it. Oh, I still.
Oh. Okay, I got a
Aha! I rolled an 8.
2.
Yes, Corey?
I got a 22.
Cool. And Cucumber?
am I wrong?
Dexterity saving throw.
Get Instagram again.
For my fireball, I already did.
No, this
I
is
took
for
the
Timmy.
damage.
This is
Oh
for
my
Timmy
gosh,
ball.
where have you been?
Listen, man.
Exploding.
I gave all my attention and energy at the top of this thing. 11.
11. All right.
You checked out worse than I do.
Yup.
25 points of damage for everyone who didn't save above 15.
21.
And the ones who did?
Everyone above that. So 25 half.
12.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Okay. Ouch.
Which. So you look around as at the aftermath. You look and you see a crater where Timmy used to be. You also see a broken and busted stop sign axe and a very disfigured body of Mitchie the line leader.
No.
As well as a very dead Penny Cooper. You basically
kinda
killed
cute.
all of your NPCs in this hallway.
So sad.
Wow, and almost me.
And almost you.
What are you at, Nuck?
I'm at 8.
Third chunk.
Boy.
What are you
You're-
at?
8.
Jesus.
So you look into
Oh, wait,
the room. Sorry. And you see that the Medusa, Marlos, has fallen back onto the ground. And he's just like kind of dazed and trying to get a bearing on what happened. What do you think you're doing? Everyone roll initiative.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun,
before
dun,
that though,
dun,
can I
dun,
eat one of my sandwiches?
Not anymore. You would have to do it as your action on your turn.
Well, I was
Pause your
gonna do
action.
it. I was gonna do it, but you wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, you didn't give us a chance. Because for some reason, whenever you're doing normal stuff, you have like giant breaks between words. But whenever we're about to roll initiative, you talk so fast so you can just get right to us, not letting us do anything.
Roll initiative.
What?
Roll initiative.
7.
7.
Got an
7.
8.
8.
Got 13.
I got a 20.
20. Okay.
Hey, you can do it.
Okay. Perfect. So Brian, the smoke clears. You see, a lot of things have happened around you. What do you want to do as you see the Medusa in front of you?
This is what I want to do. Not look at it. And then I want to cast Mage Armor and then bonus action eat a sandwich.
Okay. Perfect. You eat your sandwich and you gain full health.
Haha. And now I got mage armor.
Nice.
So my AC is 13, 14, 15. 15.
Sweet. Okay. That is your action. The Medusa. What gives you the right to come down here and disturb my work? Okay, DM powers to Brian.
Whoa! Yeah.
Thank you, Iceroy.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Ryan.
Ryan. Oh, now you get to sing, Ryan.
I do.
Yay! Yeah, you get to sing.
I do. So happy. Okay.
I'll be back when that
okay.
happens.
What?
I will be back while that happens.
Oh, okay. I have to do it right now.
Song.
No, the DM powers.
Oh, DM
Or
powers.
are you waiting for those? Are you gonna wait for those? I assume they were happening right now.
I mean, I guess I could take them right now. I mean, what are we gonna
No.
kill
You
me
can
on
take them
Medusa?
whenever you want.
What is the decision?
What else is going on in this room?
This is the big bad in this room.
Song.
I could also sing.
Song.
Corey
Yeah, you can sing.
Go.
Okay. So, I'm changing the bar. Sorry.
You know, having Kenny on camera is a little discouraging because I can tell when he's bored. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, somebody needs to give him pizza again.
That wasn't how to spell that right, but I don't care. Sorry.
Deco.
Deco.
Many things.
Many things.
Deco F many things.
Deco does F many things.
does.
Who's Deco?
I don't know, but he F's a lot of things.
Can't
Oh,
wait
I
till we
gotta-
get to that one.
Okay.
So,
There's a cat going with the party. He says Ryan. He loves the party oh so much because cats are awesome. The party is in dire straits. They just got wrecked by a fireball. And there's a Medusa with snaky hair that's gonna try and petrify them. Don't look at his face. Even though he might be kind of handsome, he will turn you all to stone. He's got cobras in his hair, and they all go hiss, hiss, hiss. The cat joining the party doesn't like him one bit, 'cause it doesn't like snakes. And they are gonna try and kill this Marlos dude, but he might try and surprise them. I don't know how to spell deck of many things quickly, so it is a deck of many things. I'm here singing my song, and cucumbers dancing really fast.
yeah, that's me. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, thank you, D20V, for the raid.
Hey, D20 TV. Howdy, friends. Welcome. Thank you for that raid.
Thank you. I've never seen someone sway and sing on two completely different rhythms. That is correct.
I almost feel like there's three somehow, but yeah.
Do I still have more song?
Yeah?
Okay.
You need to finish it. You need to have like a resolution.
okay.
A
Resoluting.
word that resolves.
Have a resoluting.
Yeah, have a resoluting. God damn it.
Okay. Will the party persevere from being petrified? It's up to them to make it through, and hopefully they'll win the day. With the luck of the dice, they'll succeed. So who knows what will be? But here's hoping that they come through and make it down to the elemental eye.
For the sake of the Raiders, make it stop. Make it stop.
They didn't know what they were getting into.
No.
It's not their fault.
Now they really know what we do here.
Oh, man. Sorry, everybody. I had to sing because we just hit our $300 goal. And now we have up already $80 away from our next deck of many things pull.
$680.
No! I will not keep singing. And yeah, you can interact with our show, giving us rerolls and character drops and stuff like that. And right now we are fighting a Medusa.
The Gorgon.
Gorgon. Medusa does the snake body.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, is it a Gorgon or a Medusa?
In the book it is listed as a Medusa, and in the book it is listed to have legs.
Okay. So it's
What
a
D&D's
Medusa
wrong then?
with legs. What it?
What?
I don't know.
What? We what?
It was like her mom could have been a Medusa and her dad could have been something else. I don't know, with legs.
With legs. Fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Can you
right.
describe the room and then I'm a DM powers.
Okay.
Who's snacking?
That's Chunk.
What? What's happening?
You're snacking and we can hear it very well.
I'm not doing anything. You're looking at me. Look, I'm sitting here.
Anyway, as you look into the room, this yeah, that's the right room. Okay, this cavern has formations of flowstones, stalagmites, and stalactites everywhere. A stone building is anchored in the north wall, and a stone what?
Which one's which?
Stalagmites are the ones on the ground. The stalactites are the ones that cling tightly to the ceiling.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, a stone building is anchored in the north wall, and a stone door stands in a masonry wall to the south. A natural gap in the cavern wall to the east reveals a chasm beyond. Numerous lifelike statues have been arranged among the rock formations. The statues depict creatures in poses suggesting shock, fear, or agony.
Okay.
That is the room.
Okie dokie.
Sup, Pip?
You ready?
Yeah.
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 Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Ready.
Okay. So I grab Tony Beluga and I say, technicality, and I grab him by his ankles and I flip him up in the air and his head hits one of the stalactites and it unearths a lightsaber that was hidden inside of the stalactites and he lands on the ground facing away from Medusa and holds up his hand and the lightsaber falls in his hand, and because the way he landed, he's right behind the Medusa Gorgon. So I say, ignite the saber, and Tony Beluga ignites the saber and cuts the Gorgon's head, the Medusa head off. So the Medusa is headless, possibly dead. And matter of fact, Medusa's really dead. And face falls on the ground, eyes on the ground. And I pick up the Medusa head and I grab a cloak off of the Medusa body and I cover the head with the cloak. So then that way I can carry the head around and then lift up the cloak and turn anybody I want into stone who locks eyes with the Medusa head. And that's my new weapon. And that's what I have.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Tight.
Technicality. And now Tony Beluga has a lightsaber.
Yes. Now I just need another one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Could have given you another one.
It's okay.
He's got to work his way up to the second one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's dead.
Poor Ryan. You okay?
Oh, that was, half an hour of fighting that we don't get to do now.
That's okay. We can end early. Some of us have checked out.
Uh-huh.
I'm back. Shut up.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So
What? Wait, was that your cat sense going off? They're close. They're close.
I do. No, I don't.
He
Anyway,
does, Uber Baldi. He does.
Cat drops another Medusa like, but surprisingly, his wife comes out like, honey, where were you at work today?
oh no, sweetie. But yeah, so you have the Medusa's head securely wrapped in a cloak to prevent it from unleashing its gaze on other people. Yeah. What else do you want to do in this room?
I want to go. Can I go check all the statues? Can I go look
Sure.
at them? Can I go inspect them?
You can. You go
Can I
around to
loot the
inspect
Medusa's
them.
body?
Huh? Yes. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, you do your thing and then I will investigate.
Oh.
What am I doing? What am I
You're
rolling?
check the statues.
Yeah, so
statues
he
first.
looks them over, and they are different races. Most of them are all wearing cloaks, similar to the Earth cultists that you've worn, that you've seen other people wear here before. And as the deep gnome had said earlier, it was mostly cultists who had run out of favor with Marlos, who had been turned to stone here. You know that they're petrified. They're not dead.
What?
Yeah. So if you knew how to bring them back, they're also cultists. So it's like, you do see a couple people who are like normal, out of robes, and probably had been prisoners at some point, and just Marlos got bored and was like stone. But the majority, like, if there was 20 statues in here, 2 of them are normal people.
So my investigation is a natural 20 for a 21.
Cool. You find a few things.
Yeah.
You find a key to a door.
Okay. Okay.
You also find on his person a war hammer, a war pick, actually. And
Okay.
as you pick it up, you immediately have a rush of power go through your body.
Okay.
You all of a sudden feel that you can speak another language. You can speak the language of Terran, which is the elemental earth language, essentially. You now are resistant to acid damage. You as you kind of reach out with your senses, you notice that you're basically Toth. You have tremor sense up to 60 feet. You can sense the presence of precious metals and stones within 60 feet of you. And as you have the sense, you notice on the other side of that masonry door, there is a lot of treasure somewhere in that room. You also can now cast Dominate Monster on an Earth Elemental.
Nice.
You also have a few other things, which I will just send you this link because it's a lot. It's a magic weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, another
well, thank
Medusa,
you.
but it's made entirely of cheese. It's a Gorgonzola.
Excellent.
Nice.
So with that excellent investigation, can I also maybe have a hint towards how to unfreeze all the bodies since I have the Medusa head?
Based on your experience with Medusas, which is not a ton, but you know that using the Medusa specifically is not what is is not what is required of you to unpetrify them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another element you need to unpetrify someone.
Okay.
What element is that?
Either a certain spell, or a type of potion that would actually bring them back. Yeah. Okay, so what else do you want? Okay. So, is anyone else doing anything right now before I introduce the next character?
I'm just poking statues.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Squish,
observing,
squish.
like what?
Squish, squish. Donk, donk. Statue. Squish, squish.
Squish,
Squish, squish. Donk, donk. Statue.
Statue. Cool. So yeah, as you are exploring the gallery of statues here, you see walking up from the chasm path next to the stone door, the first thing that hits your nose is a very strong smell of cheese, of Gargonzola cheese. You're like, oh, that's funny for something that to just start wafting that smell through the cavern. And then you see, as it kind of starts to peek its head over the lip of the cave, you see little cheesy cheese stick snakes in its hair, wriggling and writhing as another Medusa walks into the room and looks around and sees you four here. Oh, what have you done to Marlos?
Is it Irish cheese?
Well, you know, he's always trying to get ahead in life.
I don't know. I'm feeling very fondue all of a sudden. Are you guys hungry?
I'll go for a pizza.
That still involves melty cheese.
Look, I know I'm made of cheese, but that doesn't make me cheesy.
Literally does make
Yeah, literally does.
definition.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're awfully stringy too.
This was done to me by Marlos as a punishment.
Then you should
We-
be happy he's dead.
Oh,
We
he
could
was the only one who could
unpunish
turn me
you.
back. Now I'm stuck this way.
We could unpunish you.
How?
Punish you more for a price.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. He draws a scimitar and says, I will return the favor you sent to Marlos.
What good is that drawing of a scimitar gonna do you any good for?
I can barely even tell what it is.
Arcelroy says this would be a great time for Nitro Nikki to show up.
Yeah,
When
he's
Nitro
coming,
Nikki's
he's
gonna
coming.
show up, Brian.
So yeah, everyone kind of, I'm keeping the same initiative order, but at the top of the initiative order, you see another little boy rush in, and like barrels into the room. It's like, Timmy, where did Timmy go? Looks to you four.
So, he had
A
some
little over there.
condition.
Gob,
little over
Gob,
there.
do you want to tell Nikki?
Some up there in the ceiling.
Yeah, so, hey, so he's a little,
Jeez, man. Hold on a minute.
yeah, a little hot-headed, a little, you know,
Got a little
kind of
rumbly
blew
in
his
the
top a little bit back there.
Oh,
Kinda,
he was my best friend. He was Timmy the exploding boy, and I'm Nikki the nitrogen boy.
Nitrogen?
boy.
Nitrogen?
Huh?
Funny, you look like nitroglycerin to me.
That's what I corrected.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
hey, how about you don't fucking move, kid? Huh? How about that? It sounds like a fun game, right? But no sudden moves. It's my favorite game.
Oh, what? Why is there something wrong?
No. I mean, no, of course not. Hey, say, do me a favor. Walk 50 yards that way and clap.
Thanks, not Uber Baldy, for the donation. It's a Tony spots this item, a 10-gallon jug of a certain type of potion. On the jug, it reads "Unstone People."
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, how so convenient.
That must be a nice.
I'm gonna put this in my bag for right now.
Yeah. So, Nikki, not knowing
Thank you.
any better from what you told him to do, he goes over to the Medusa and he claps. Let's see what happens. Yep. Okay.
I duck.
You yes.
Hiding behind another statue.
Fair
The
enough.
goose.
So the cheese Medusa does not have enough time to realize what is happening or who Nikki is, so fails his save and takes 20 points of melting damage.
Melty.
Melty.
Little Potato
damage.
Pony says, "You killed a fucking kid."
Welcome to our stream, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, they are also children themselves, so
I'm
technically.
not a child. I'm a Tony Beluga.
Oh, true. You're the one adult. You're the adult of the party. Good job.
He is.
We try to tell him to stop.
It's true. So yeah, so that happens. All right.
What happened to Nikki?
He went everywhere.
Oh,
Shit. That worked.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Medusa kind of is thrown back, but still alive. You also see that like 3 statues that were in the immediate vicinity of the Medusa are just turned to rubble and dust. Well,
Arsenal says, "Poor Medusa. He used to breathe somebody."
That's a good one.
that was good.
So, is the Medusa dead?
No, not.
No.
Still alive. And it is now Brian's turn after Nikki has made his explosive end.
Can I tell which way the cheese Medusa is looking?
Currently, they're prone on the ground. So
Um,
not at anybody right now.
Okay. Is there like some stone to hide behind around here?
There is plenty, yes. Besides the stalagmites and the other statues, you could, like, procedurally get to within range of the Medusa without being seen.
That's what I would like to do. And then I would like to cast Firebolt towards the prone Medusa. Cheese Medusa.
All right. With advantage, as it is on the ground. I think is the yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
gonna
an
roll that.
18 to hit.
Nice. All right. Roll your damage.
That's 24 points of fire damage.
Cool. Nice.
Give me
Okay.
some melted cheese.
Yeah. A little, like a few of the snakes in the Medusa's hair kind of just melts and drips onto the ground. Disadvantage? Disadvantage. That's right. Ranged spells are different. It's the melee spells up close that have advantage. Thank you. But that's for next time. I'll remember.
Aha.
Did you hear
That's
the
right.
cheese factory exploded? The whole town was covered in debris.
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 Son of
Son of a bitch.
All right. So the Medusa is going to take half its movement to get up, and is going to look around. Since only Nook is the one who said he was hiding, they are going to look. Let's see.
I
What?
said I was.
You're hiding? Oh yeah, you said you were hiding behind a statue during the explosion, so you're fine. You're fine. So it looks towards Gob. Gob, please make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Uber says, will this monster become their new nemesis?
I got a natural 1,
Yay!
but I have a reroll. So
Yeah.
fuck you. Oh, wait, hold on.
No, fuck you.
Okay. Oh shit, that's 7. I got one more reroll, don't I?
You do.
I don't want to be cheese.
Oh yeah, you don't turn
A
into
19.
Yay.
Nice. Reroll it.
You bitch. Alright, hold on.
Is the cheese Medusa homebrew or is it in the Monster manual?
Ah. What'd you get?
11.
11? Oh,
11.
buddy.
Huh?
So.
We have 2 group rerolls. No!
Corey, shut up, Corey.
Okay. So, you.
I use it, obviously.
Oh, whoa. Yo, it almost didn't happen.
I know.
Yeah, no, anyway. Why don't you have your moment? That's a 15.
Okay.
You
Okay.
gonna make me reroll it? You gonna make me reroll it?
Huh? No. You're good. Wait, 15? Yeah, you're fine.
That's right.
So you start to feel this weird sensations take over your body, but you look away really quickly as you lock eyes with the Medusa, the cheese Medusa, and as you start to see your body take on a sheen, you shake it off and regain your composure. So you are fine.
Hooray!
And interesting. That is all it's going to do. Yep. So it is now.
Shake it off. Shake
Now
it off.
Sprinkle's turn.
Sweet.
So you just started to see Gob possibly turn to Swiss cheese, but he resisted the effect. So you know that he locked eyes with the Medusa for a slight moment.
Okay, so I want to step out from behind the statue that I'm hiding behind. I want to cast Agonazar's Scorcher, which is a
Okay.
line of fire towards the cheese.
Yeah.
Feeling like fondue. You must make a
Fondue.
dex save.
What?
Must make a dex save.
Oh, which he so failed.
She so failed.
Yeah. That was a 9, so nah.
So
And
15.
15 damage. Sweet.
Yeah. Fire damage.
Fire damage. Yep. Very melty.
Yeah.
Fire. Fireball.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
So, and also magic table?
Ba, 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 da, ba.
Whoa. Magic
What?
table, right?
What?
Wild Surge magic table?
It's a second level spell.
Is it anything above, or is it just a first level
No,
spell?
it's a first level spell.
That's weird.
Oh, or higher, yes.
Uh-huh. Yep. So.
I don't know what I'm supposed to roll.
Well, give me a second.
I can go find my
1,000.
I have it. Wild magic.
surge table. I think it's a percentage die.
Yeah, Rubber Ducky says D100.
D100.
I have it. I found the table. Okay, what'd you get?
A 70.
7D. Okay.
7D.
7D.
Key.
Huh. Interesting. You look around you, and everyone in your party, including the Medusa, disappears. You look at yourself, you're still there. But, and everyone else, you look around, you do not see anyone either. Everyone has gone invisible, including the Medusa.
Whose turn is it?
So wait. So hold on. So I did do a line of fire at the
You
Medusa.
did.
So I know where that should be.
You
I'm gonna
will-
hide back around the statue.
Right.
And
Hey, Inquested Geek, thank you for the raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the
Ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-pew.
So, for the next minute, everyone in the party is invisible.
Oh!
not including me?
Including you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so that happens. And yeah, so you definitely hit the creature and it melted, and like there's like the radius of damage from the explosion of Nikki before still definitely indicates where generally you would imagine the Medusa to be, but you can't definitively tell if it had or hasn't moved. So now it is Cucumber's turn. Any ranged attack you do against it will be at disadvantage.
Okay. I would like to hold my action, but yell to my comrades. And do any of us share a language? Like, I know Abyssal and Common. I guess no one else knows Abyssal.
I'm a tiefling. I should know Abyssal.
Okay.
I know
No,
Infernal.
I'm sorry. I know Infernal.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry.
I know
fudge.
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Loxodon.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jeremiah.
thanks.
So I'm gonna hold my action this turn, but I'm gonna say, like, I want to try and speak through code or something, and basically say something like every other word is like, so if you are my. This is not code. Basically, I just want to say, hey, if you're my friend, get the fuck away from me for the next few seconds, because I'm gonna nuke this room. But you know, I say it in a colorful way that maybe the Gorgon won't understand what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Cycle Ferret.
The
Big lad.
Follow.
So as a warning, the only person who'd be able to move out of the way if they were going to nuke this room, who would not be able to get out of the way in time, would be Corey, because she can't move until after the Medusa's turn.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, then maybe I won't do that then. I'll try to Eldritch Blast it blindly, trying to remember where it was. I'll do that
Okay,
instead.
so roll an attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Well, shit. Okay, so the first one's 17, and the second one's a 23. So 17.
17. Okay, 17 will hit.
Meow. Come on! 1 damage.
Oh, what? Not even like... You don't have modifiers to it?
I don't know. What would it be?
I mean, D&D Beyond would tell you, but damn.
Apparently I don't.
What is it?
Apparently I don't.
What did you do?
I rolled a 1 on my
No,
damage.
but what spell?
Eldritch Blast.
It is a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Oh, but I get 2 beams. So wait, I get another beam. Do I have to roll the second beam at disadvantage, or do they both
You
hit?
would, yeah, you would do
Okay.
another attack for the second beam.
All right, second beam is an 11 to hit.
No, does not hit.
No.
So you
One
just
full
barely
damage.
glance it with your first attack, and the second one you think that you see it, and so you aim for that, but you just sail wide, and you're like, no, it missed my battleship.
That's what I do.
Okay.
I'm not a warlock, Rubber Ducky, but I was
Oh.
able to pick cantrips and spells from other places, so I have Fireball and Eldritch Blast now.
So Rusty Roboticon was trying to give you his reroll.
Why didn't he speak up?
Well, I don't know. He could have shouted across the room because they're in the same room. Oh well. And also, rerolls are for d20 rolls. Oh, is that what you were trying to get him for? I thought you were going to reroll damage. But yeah, d20
I'm
rolls.
not. I'm not gonna use that reroll for an Eldritch Blast that
Yeah.
I might get 1 on.
Right.
Okay, so that was your turn. It is now a Tony's turn.
I kind of like, I try to remember. No. I head in the general direction of where the
Broken statues are.
the cheese person was.
Yeah.
And I take my trunk and I dig it into the, like, I scoop the ground and go, and I suck up a bunch of dirt
Okay.
to mix it with my mucus and my membranes in my nose, and then I go across the area where I remember the Medusa was to try to cover it in like a snot mud situation.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Nah, come on.
Come on.
Oh, 7.
7. Okay.
I'd like to reroll, please.
Okay. The last reroll of the group.
Much better.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah, this time you you saw where Gob went wrong with his Eldritch Blast. So you kind of you're like, okay, not that direction, a little bit more to the right, and so you spread the dirt that direction, and you cover the invisible creature in a mucusy dirt fairy fire, essentially.
What color is it?
Dirt.
So, brown?
Okay.
Brown. Okay.
That's for color, not for a thing.
Dirt is a color. Can be. Anyway, yeah. So anyone who attacks it now has advantage. Actually, because it would have been.
You said it.
Ruling myself. Disadvantage for invisibility. Advantage for doing that because it would be like fairy fire, but right now they're canceling each other out, so it's a straight roll.
You had to think of all that.
I'm doing rules. It's fine. So that was
Very
Chuck's turn.
D&D of you.
Uh-huh. Now it is back up to the top of the round, which is nope.
Great. Now that I know where this disgusting cheese monster is, I'm gonna cast another firebolt right at its face.
Nice. Also, I've been
From
forgetting
behind
these
cover.
things. As you guys have been casting spells or making attacks, you have all been dropping invisibility.
Okay.
Oh. So I'm invisible until I cast something?
Yes.
Did mine count?
Yeah, your well, no, that wasn't an attack. So you, I would say, like everyone saw a stream of dirt come out of somewhere and coat the creature, but you did not see an attack happen. So it was not. Yeah, that's fine. I would allow that. Okay, so yeah, back up to you, Brian. Sorry.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Nope. Now that I got that new piece of information, I gotta change what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
What's going on?
He's mathing.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
Okay.
Why didn't you do that when it wasn't your turn?
I gave him new information.
Because Ryan's new information changed my attack process.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Because I want to stay invisible so I don't get seen by the cheese monster.
This moment of contemplation brought to you by Wormwood Gaming.
Lux toilet soap.
Nice.
Keep your complexion clear with Lux toilet soap.
Yes, all women in the kitchen. Yeah, listen, those fucking ads are terrible. Like, it's bad. That's almost a direct quote from the last one.
No. If you don't know what we're talking about,
You want your men to just love you. Well, keep your skin clear, or else. Like, it's so aggressive.
yeah, that's bad. If you don't know what we're talking about, we do 1940s radio shows on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also a fun time for you guys to come and make us do funny voices and things.
Friday.
Friday at 7:30. Right.
All right.
Command Friday.
I'd like to sneak around behind it
Okay.
and try to cut its head off with my great axe.
Okay, you can try. So
That's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. 16 is enough. You hit it.
I got 4 attack slashing damage.
4 damage?
Yep.
Oh. Well,
that for that.
I know. I'm really disappointed.
so yeah, you strike the dirt-covered invisible creature, and you kind of peel a section of its skin off, and a few slices go to the ground, but it does not behead the cheese monster.
I'd like to move back, like behind the closest cover,
Okay, cool.
out of view.
Yeah. You make a stealth, or yeah, you hide. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Noise. All right.
For
Yeah.
22.
Noise.
The Medusa is still in so much pain that they are not paying attention of where you run off to. That's not Gouda. It is now the Medusa's turn. Seeing that all of its attackers are now farther in the back of the room, it is, and also still invisible, well, as much as it can be in dirt coveredness. It runs past towards Sprinkle and Gob. Towards
I'm invisible.
Did you do an
I'm
action?
not.
I cast the spell to cast us all, made us invisible.
That is correct. So yeah, you're fine. So it runs towards Cucumber, which is the only one it really can see. And as it's running past Gob, you get an attack of opportunity, Tony, because you can see it run past you, and it runs through your area of attack.
I lay on the ground on my belly, and I stick up my trunk to trip it.
Okay, roll me an unarmed strike.
I'm just going like this.
It's still an attack.
D&D's stupid. Why do we still play this system? 22.
All right, cool. Yeah, the Medusa goes for a run and does not see your invisible trunk out on the ground, and immediately snags its foot on your trunk, and goes and knocks itself prone on the way to attack Gob. So he is down on the ground, and he does not have enough movement to get towards him anymore.
In that case, I have 2 attacks. So if you're gonna make that an attack,
What? No.
I have 2.
An attack of opportunity is 1 melee attack. You did it.
Why was it an attack of opportunity?
One melee little a attack or one melee big A attack?
What?
What?
So it's a D&D rules thing where it's like, yes, I get one big A attack, but in my one big A attack, I get 2 little A attacks. Like, is it, so the way it's written, as rules written, is it a attack with a big A or a little A?
Little A. It's just one simple attack.
So it's a little A, so it's just the one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why was it an attack of opportunity?
It ran through your space. You were invisible.
Oh, was it my
there.
turn?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Awesome. It is now Sprinkle's turn.
Okie dokie. So she's still invisible technically, right?
Yes. For a minute, unless you cast a spell or make a attack.
No, the Medusa is invisible.
Technically, yes. I'm basically giving the dirt cover as like fairy fire, but it's still invisible, so it's just a straight roll.
I'm gonna cast Summon Shadow Spirit and have it attack her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you drop your invisibility.
Why? It's not an attack.
You said to attack her?
No, I am summoning a Shadow Spirit that is gonna go attack her.
Right. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell.
Or cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will do Agoniz. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do.
Well, you already said what you were gonna do.
What?
You said you were gonna send a shadow thingy? Or was that...
Right, because that was gonna hold on to my invisibility.
But, okay.
I will still do the Shadow Spirit. That's fine. I cast the Shadow Spirit. Done.
Done.
Okay. So I tell it to attack the Medusa, and it gets a multi-attack. Let's see, so equal to my spell level, so it's a 3rd level, so it gets 2 spell? I think it gets 2 attacks because it has multi-attack. So it gets, oh god, melee weapon attack plus 3 spells, reach 5 feet. Okay, ready? It's gonna attack her now, twice.
Cool.
12 to hit.
That will not.
Okay, and then
You get an advantage.
what?
No. Straight roll.
So it didn't hit. Right? It has 2 melee weapons
Yeah.
to attack.
Right.
Then 18 to hit.
That one will.
Okay, 2d8.
But the Medusa's prone, so advantage.
Oh.
On that
And it
first
is
one?
like, like the 3rd Wednesday of the month, so maybe add 12 for no reason in particular.
It's also after 2 as well.
No, that's true. Yeah, sundown. That's another 7.
Yeah.
And there was a cat dropped, so that's a 13.
What?
Yep, I love D&D rules.
Yep.
Yes, you can. It's advantage because it's prone. It's fine.
So let's count this as my first attack because I rolled 2d20s.
Yep. So first
Cool.
attack.
So
you
it
have-
takes. So the Medusa takes 18 cold damage,
Okay.
and then I roll 17 or 14. So 17, 20, not natural to hit.
Cool.
And then it does 6 plus 6.
12.
Plus this plus through another 6, so that's 18 another damage.
Awesome. What does it look like as you kill this creature?
So I'm like, whatever. So I summon a shadow spirit. It comes up out of the ground. Shadow spirit comes out, and it like kind of like gloms over this
Glom.
weird dirt mucus creature. And as it's encased in this shadowness, you just kind of like see like kind of fast movements, and like you hear kind of screams and then the cheese just kind of like dissipates.
I'm melting.
Yep.
There. You happy, Ryan? You got your 30 minutes of fighting.
Thank you, chat. Yes.
Meanwhile, we're still in the
The cave.
That's where this campaign ends. That is where it goes. I don't have any choice in that.
Spoiler alert. Now I don't
Oh,
thanks.
jeez.
Now we know we're never getting out of the cave.
Ending.
get I'm gonna
we're
stop
never
trying
gonna
so
get out.
hard.
We're never gonna get out. It's not gonna happen.
Never.
My shoulder doesn't bend that way.
Way out.
Now I'm gonna stop trying so hard. Jeez.
No way out. No, the campaign is not done.
We establish it'll never be done.
We're never getting out.
Tell Potato Boy says the cave is a metaphor.
It is. It is.
Oh dear. So, back to things of searching this room and such. Brian, what?
Sorry. Sometimes your sentences, man.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, some crimes.
Sometimes ghosts have been through
but
the
yeah,
crack.
Nook, you remember?
You remember?
you found a key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
there's a
haven't
door in this
forgotten.
room.
Is there a door?
Yeah. Yes,
There's
is.
2 doors, right?
The one you came in.
I thought there was a door to the south.
Nope. Just one
Nope.
door. Just one door we
Okay.
haven't opened.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
You go to the door.
Do I?
Oh god.
Do we?
No, I wanna loot the cheese Medusa body.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
I already found good stuff on this one Medusa body. I'm gonna check another.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay, roll investigation. Well, I'm not very investigatory. I'm 13.
The popcorn.
You find on its person a scimitar.
Is it a drawing?
No, but
Okay.
you notice that there are grooves in it that is designed to actually grate cheese.
Oh, this is
So
stupid.
as
Carrying
you
around
were,
something to grate her own self?
you get the idea that all of their weapons, all of their weapons was cheese themed and cheese utensil related. So if it were to enter someone's body as it swiped through the,
Is she like Paul Bettany and Da Vinci Code?
Oh, no.
Never seen it.
Forget
Make
it.
a pizza!
Like Judge Turpin.
yes. Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the door that we haven't opened yet.
Cool.
I go,
And I'm gonna see if the key works.
Wait!
Unlock.
What?
I'm gonna
What?
walk over to the two people that didn't look like cultists and go bloop bloop, bloop bloop with my bottle of potion.
They come back to life very slowly. That you see that the stone recedes and their flesh returns, and from their agonizing pose they kind of come back and. What happened?
Run, free
Medusa,
yourself!
Gorgon, Stone, you.
Sentences don't make full.
Thank you. We thought we were goners.
Who are you? What you doing here?
Well, we were kidnapped. We have.
You look like grown-ups.
Yes. We're from Marabar. We're part of a group of people.
Yeah, the Merburns.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Dummer Burns.
The Mary Burns.
Yes.
The Merburn!
No, the Merburns.
We were taken under here, and they said we were going to be used for some sort of ritual down below.
Well, you know, get to going. You're free now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. They grab their friend and immediately run.
Wait, before they walk away, I hold out my hand, like the bellhop does after you bring your.
Yes. They kind of like look around on their person. They find a small pouch and and put it in their hands. I'm sorry, that's all we have. That's all they left us
Not
with.
a piece of
thank you,
chewing
thank you.
gum.
I put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And Curry's gonna be pissed.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Muffin.
Muffin.
So I walk up to the door
Yes.
and I take my key and I stick it in the hole.
Yes.
And I turn it. Does the door open?
The door opens. Yes.
Why did Corey have an emotional reaction to that?
You guys have the worst phrasing in the world. You guys
No,
have
man, I'm just opening the
Best
door.
Phrasing.
the worst phrasing.
Yep. At least this wasn't a full frontal train hit.
That's true.
So you look in, and this
Slowly.
sumptuously appointed chamber features tapestries of gold and brown, a huge bed covered in
Tapestries?
pillows, fine mahogany furniture with
Many tapestries.
The fast tries.
fine
I would love
mahogany
to see
furniture.
Ryan in a room full of first graders.
I can handle first graders.
I don't believe you.
For the last 5 years, I've done Nutcracker, and they're mostly first graders.
Listen, you should really be gentle with yourself.
Pretty sure that's not how
The
those
ballet,
things are going to be used.
the Nutcracker.
I've seen Danny in a room of third graders. That was fun.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Exit mouse.
This has got anger
Cheese,
problems.
this little mouse with a sign with an arrow.
Thank you, Mebbles, for the character drop. Character
Thank
mouse.
you.
Please, with the cheese, this little mouse with a sign with an arrow can guide the party to the exit of the cave.
And thank you, Corey, for doing Ryan's job.
Garmon the Grouch says tapas trays. Appetizers? I'll take some.
Corey just laughed and pointed at Ryan in a mocking gesture.
No, he got so frustrated he threw a pen. He was so frustrated. He was just like, whatever.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody, to the perception check. We should probably end it here because everybody's frustrated.
Ryan's checked out. We lost
And
Cucumber
Cucumber.
about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all.
He done looked at the Medusa. Look at him. The stone. He's stuck.
And there's the last
Thank you for the reroll.
Oh, thank you.
for the deck pull. Awesome.
Oh, just to get that one last deck pull. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let's see who's getting it. Brian will have a deck of many things pull.
Again,
Yes, I know, I said
Damn.
Corey.
another one.
Yes.
This is the Deco F's many things.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is the
Deco
deck
out.
that F's many things. I can't wait to see what that is.
Okay. This is a Queen
Do
of
it.
Hearts.
Do it.
Queen of Hearts is the key card. So
I already got a key.
interesting. A rare or rarer magic item weapon, which you are proficient in, appears in your hands. The GM chooses the weapon. What is your current weapons that you're proficient in, Nook?
Crossbow, light. What? That doesn't make any sense. Crossbow, I guess a light crossbow, dagger, dart, quarterstaff, and sling.
Okay. Cool. A
Right.
warhammer appears in your hands.
A Warhammer.
All right, you want to just send it to me?
Yeah.
Sweet. I got a warhammer.
A Warhammer. A Warhammer.
A warhammer.
A Warhammer.
Teleportator wants to know if a lightsaber counts as a light weapon.
No, I would say so.
Uh,
Yep. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, is it 40K or 30K?
Stupid. Trying to
I'm
find
little.
the link to it. What was that? I hear something playing back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's just
Ryan,
you, bud.
guys. I think Ryan's having an episode.
I might be.
An episode of Perception Check?
Like tonight. It's Wednesday night. We're on to the perception check.
Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. It's now 9:56. So
It's now 1 a.m.
For you. Anyway, okay, sorry. That's not the right way. So, okay, so you look around the room.
Yeah? We do?
Ah.
I'm doing it. I'm looking around the room.
And you find fun things to collect.
Yay.
Hey.
You will collect in here.
Uh-huh.
There's several urns that are around here, and you keep looking through each of one of them, and you find that there is 1,100 silver pieces,
Oh.
wow.
Take them all.
130 platinum pieces,
Also take them all.
Platinum pizzas?
Wow.
Wow.
You also see that there is a beautiful tapestry of a flying dragon that you would estimate worth at 400 gold pieces.
Hey, I'll leave that.
No, it's big. You'd have to kind of lug it back with you. There is a carved lyre worth 250 gold pieces in the room. On
Is his pants on fire?
yes, and it sings music beautifully. You also see that there is on a coat rack a beautiful embroidered silk robe that you would value at about 80 gold pieces.
Does it say bride on the back of it?
Don't get it.
Yeah, get out of here. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay.
Next.
You also see, as you open one wooden chest, there is a...
Oh. What happens when we open 2 wooden chests?
You don't want to know.
Inside, you see folded neatly is a elven chainmail.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is basically mithril.
What?
What?
Elven
Thrill.
chain.
That's dwarven. Get out.
Oh, whatever. It's basically that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Nerd
the
stuff.
one thing the
Dwarves,
kid
elves.
wakes up
Yeah,
for.
fuck it. There's no rules.
Now he pays attention.
I've been paying attention. There's nothing happening.
But yeah, so you have found those things in this room. It seems to have been the storeroom for Marlos while he was alive. And at the end of this room, you see that there is a hallway leading to a chasm and a set of stairs further in and down into the next chamber. Whoa. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Oh.
Whoa.
More cave.
More cave.
Cave.
Better, butter, more cave.
Yay!
Wow, thank you so much for all your donations tonight and helping us out.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for still watching.
We got some crazy. That was fun though. Yeah, we got 2 bard songs in, 2 deck pulls. It was awesome. So
thank
yeah,
you.
If for the
tomorrow.
third time, you're just playing with it.
Yep.
You're ruining Ryan's plans for the rest of the night.
Meow!
Now everybody knows.
Ryan!
No images. No.
Ryan! Meh.
You're gonna go drink
Anyway.
yourself to sleep tonight.
Well, let's raid somebody and get out of here.
Hey, hooray!
We are gonna raid. Well, that's great. No, it didn't show me anyone who was on.
Okay, as you're deciding, like, what shows do we have tomorrow?
We have chat time
Chat
tomorrow at
time.
9 a.m. Pacific.
With special guest Christoph Fisher from Cantrip Candles.
Oh, nice.
Followed by Dune Book Club.
Yes.
Oh, y'all are still reading that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chapters 31 to 35.
Wow.
Ah, Aki Carlito.
Ooh,
Hey,
Arky.
Carlito.
Yay.
Cool.
For those of you who don't know, Aki has done all of our beautiful character art that you've seen
Yeah.
kind of floating around
Yay.
here.
Perfect person to raid. Awesome. So yeah, send your love their way. Let them know who sent you. And we see you tomorrow. 9
We
o'clock.
will see ya.
I'm leaving some words out there.
Later.
See you later.
Sweet.
Bye.
Okay, bye.